What does it take to change the world? A random act of kindness, perhaps? Only if everyone gets involved. And kindness in Kenshi is a rare sight to behold. No, kindness won't change this world, the world that Radagar found himself in. Kenshi responds to violence. And it is with violence that the free few would bring about change. Whatever the cost. The last time we fought the Dust King, we were forced to run. It may be the case tonight as well, but if we could pick off enough of the Dust Bandits at the tower, we could have a shot at the Dust King himself. Night fell, and we approached the tower once more. This time, everyone followed us out as we fled. They wanted to make sure we didn't come back. We fought with everything we had, but the Dust King was just too strong. We lost. Time went on as we lay in the dirt, bleeding. Slowly but surely, we managed to stumble to our feet and patch ourselves up. We limped our way back to the way station and rested. Night would come again. After recovering, we went back to the tower once more. This time, however, Ruka had something to say.
My Shek blood can't take this. We cannot flee every time. We must fight to the end.
No, Ruka, we must survive. Only through survival will we gain the strength we need to defeat the Holy Nation. There's more at stake than your Shek pride.
How dare you? My Shek pride is all I have left. I cannot.
Ruka, are you angry with the Shek? You gave everything and in turn they took your horns. The dead cannot take vengeance. Think on it.
I am a warrior, not some flat-skinned servant.
That's right. You're a warrior. And we have a great enemy before us. Let us fight with everything in us. Let us win. And we will not have to flee.
Okay. You have my sword, Radagar.
With that, the group charged for one last time. Honoring Ruka's concerns, Radagar led them into the camp, but this time, he did not call for retreat. They fought, and they fell. But Beep stood. Beep fought, and Beep bought them just enough time for the others to get up and rejoin the fight. Eventually, because of Beep, we won. We put the Dust King and another bandit with a bounty into their own cages, and in the shadows a man watched in wonder from his cage. Radagar noticed and decided to speak with him.
Oh, hey, new guy. Wanna chat? I'm Cat and I get so excited when I get visitors to talk to. Not much to do in here, see? Sometimes I like to count flies. I call this one Chubbs, cause she's a bit overweight. She's the only friend I have in here.
Okay,
Do you have any friends? Tell me about your friends. Tell me about everything. What's your favorite snack? Do you have an Audi or an innie? Which would you rather have? A head the size of a nut or a head the size of a watermelon?
Wait, what happened to you? Why are you in here?
Well, it was a while ago, but I had a date with a girl from out of town, so I put on my best clothes. I was so excited for it. I'd been writing letters to woo her for months. Now here's a tip. Don't wear nice clothes in the Outlands, cause bandits will make you for a rich merchant. They took me for ransom, but ain't nobody gonna pay it because the nobles don't even know who I am. And as if I know anyone with those kind of cats. It's been a long time. Seen a few seasons go by at least. They'd sure gonna be peeved with me for standing her up.
You've been here that long? Hold on, we're busting you out.
Really? You think you can get me out? You're a hero.
After all the practice on the locks of Rebirth, Radagar had no problem with the dust bandits' cages. Cat asked to come with us, and so he did. He wasn't much of a fighter, but in his own words, "What else am I gonna do?" We rested for the night, found an awesome new crossbow for Beep, and set off for Squin at first light to cash in our bounties. Outside Squin, we were ambushed by a group of dust bandits looking to free their leader. They outnumbered us, but a passing group of skeletons joined the fight and quickly knocked out all of the attacking dust bandits. We cashed in our bounties, and our finances were starting to look really good. So we bought everyone new armor and we rested for the night. As the sun rose and the team rested, Madrat and Radagar made their way out of town for a private chat away from the others.
Are we really taking Cat with us? The man can barely lift a sword.
Remember what you said about Beep? Did he not prove invaluable in the fight against the Dust King?
Yeah, you're right.
Well, there you go. Give him time, my friend, as you did Beep. He will become one of us eventually.
So, what do we do now? What's next?
Well, for one thing, we'll need better weapons.
Well, yeah, but what's after that? What's the plan? Are we gonna march right into Blister Hill and capture the Phoenix?
No, that would be suicide. I was thinking we should attack Rebirth and free all the slaves. That would be enough for me.
I like it. That's a solid plan. So, what's the next step?
Revenge. We find those Shek that beat us down last time, and we prove ourselves in combat. Then maybe we capture that bounty Ruka spoke of. Tora the Fearless? We'll give her something to fear.
Yeah, let's do it.
They shared the plan with the rest of the team, and then it was time to head to the Sten Desert and first get revenge, then go after Tora and her band of bones. On the way, we saw this lovely creature, which Babag informed us is something called a skin spider. Creepy. Eventually, we found a group of berserkers. They attacked us, and the fight was on.
You can see the riding on the pavement. Young kids, they're growing up in basements. Online, a whole new generation. I'ma make mine, so you better go take it. Always, they need a new replacement. Decentralized, can't contain it. We're changing lives, yeah, upgrading. Call it suicide of the older generation.
That was a hard fight. Victory did not come cheap. Beep even lost an arm, so we limped the long way to Admag, injured but thrilled at our most recent victory. Revenge was ours. We had proven ourselves. While the others were resting, a horn check called Deadtree approached Babag in the city streets.
I've heard stories about your group's adventures, Babag.
Really? Are they any good?
That depends on who's telling them. Let's look at it this way. I want to help you. You don't know if it's because I think you need it, or because I think you're a skilled warrior. Either way, do you want me?
Perhaps.
That's how it's going to be, For Krell's sakes, man. I'm offering you my sword, free of charge.
Okay, you can come.
No one protested against Deadtree joining the squad. We needed all the hands we could get at this point. And being Shek, she clearly wasn't a Holy Nation spy, which couldn't be said of Jarek, although he had proven his loyalty already. We went to the way station near where Ruka said Tora's camp was, and she was correct, the camp was still there. There were quite a lot of them, so we watched and we waited for favorable conditions to attack. Before we could, a group of berserkers attacked the camp, and they cut through every single person in the camp. We beat a group of berserkers, so did that mean we could have cut through the camp like that? Were we better than we thought? We waited for the berserkers to leave, then went in to clean up what was left. Tora was still unconscious, so we grabbed her and cashed her bounty in at Squin. Now it was time for better weapons. Radagar got an Adachi. For Madrat, a falling sun. Babag got a fragment axe. Beep has his crossbow. Jarek got a new long cleaver. And Ruka got a plank. For Cat, twin ninja blades. And for Deadtree, the Dust King's old sword. It was now time to set our sights on the Bugmaster, but first we would need to get Beep a new arm. Yet another robotic limb in our party. One cannot help but wonder, will we even still be human when all this is over? Then again, does it even matter? No. As long as we make a lasting change on the world, nothing else matters.